When I first came with the idea about the journey, it was already late night. I was just going through my Facebook profile. Then one of my friends from Facebook posted something about Teresa Spence, and I was intrigued by it. So I clicked on the link she provided, and that's pretty much when I became aware of what was going on.
At the beginning, I had to be part of this journey because young David approached me with my son, and they both asked me how I can support them as a leader. So I think right there and then, I had to get involved.
I eventually came with the idea of the journey after several hours of thinking, and that was the night before Christmas. And on Christmas, that's when I told my family about it. They said I was crazy for thinking about it. Start getting prepared. I got a call the night before I was supposed to leave, the 31st, from Laura telling me that I shouldn't go because the elders from my community wanted to meet me.
We recommended to David, first, get the support from the elders. Second, get the support and the message to the youth council, the youth committee. Come back, the chief and council will support you.
It's pretty much where everything started coming together. The other guys joining in. The elders council approved the journey after I sat with them a couple of times. The night before we were supposed to leave, we had a feast, and that's when my cousin announced he wanted to walk too.
Every walker out of the 240 walkers had their own reason for walking. And a lot of it, I would say 90% was all about healing and empowerment.
The journey was very important to me because of what we were trying to achieve, the unity with other nations. And my main reason was so that we can secure a future for our children and their children's children.
The reason why I joined the journey is because I still want to show that the youth still have their cultures and their language strong, so we can pass it on to the next generation.
Some walkers walk because of they want to help themselves in their lives or they want to help their family. And this walk really helped us all, because not a day came by where somebody was sad because of the good energy you'd feel around people.
So we started off with 7 walkers. First, David Co-opted, who turned 18 during the walk. Second was Stanley Jr., Travis George, Jordy Rupert, Johnny Abraham, Isaac Co-opted, also known as the White Wizard, the guide, and Raymond Co-opted.
16たちが外人たち21年や外本たちそうか外国たちね外国たちがね大たちね本たちがjetzt Dauernd nicht noch stets mich schon übergeben, dass gerne das stets zum kommen. Und ich habe da mich schon in der stets mich.
It was hard to finally say bye when the day came. I looked behind and everybody from my community was standing there, waving at us. And then we gave one final shout to them, and then we heard them shout back at us.
We set up the Facebook page. I went out there, took pictures of the 7 walkers, and we just fed the Facebook page. As the journey began, as the walk progressed, we were worried a lot. So we had 4 hunters, 4 experienced hunters go in and out and look after, check up on the walkers.
The first few days were hard for us because we still didn't have those elements that our ancestors had.
So as the walkers neared Gisasibi, we already had about 20 youth from Gisasibi that were willing to participate and that wanted to be part of this journey.
I didn't really think there would be a lot of people, actually. People started joining here in Gisasibi. Over 20 joined here in Gisasibi, and more people joined in East Main and along the other communities. And the other challenge is when we started walking on the pavement, it's different walking on a pavement than on the land.
About 3 days before Gisasibi, I sprained my ankle, so I used my snowshoes as crutches, really.
In Wakefield and in Chelsea, I was amazed. I was surprised, how they came. So as we were walking, I was so amazed how many people came out of their homes, how many people came out to walk with us from those communities. And they all walked with different people, and a lot of the young people shared their stories with these strangers, that they would never have known if it wasn't for this journey. The farmers came out there with hot coffee, apples.
I was happy that when we got to Ottawa, but I didn't want the journey to end.
The first day on our journey, we walked 48 kilometers.
I wasn't thinking about the kilometers, I was thinking about the destination.
Yeah, I just kept walking. Didn't want to give up.
I'm so honored to be here and so overwhelmed with joy.
일제 지는 취하다 못하는
I started this journey from my home community, Gisasibi, Quebec, and I never expected how tough this journey would be. With support, respect, and love is the only way we can succeed when we want to make a stand for each other, for all. We are all in this together, and we have to make a stand together. I saw that this message can work. The message of unity by walking together.
We got so close. I felt like we were a family.
I've seen a lot of youth showing their leaderships. I was really surprised by how many youth were touched by this journey.
Nishiyuu means the iyo, us, Earthwalkers. It's the human race. The message that these young people have done, they put out that only you can make the difference in your life. Only you can choose the path. And our community continues to be proud whenever they hear stories of the Nishiyuu walkers.